My name's Frodeno. I am 30 years old. I'm a professional triathlete and the reigning champion. Sport has given me an identity. It's something I do every single day, something that I'm very, very passionate about, and that really fulfills my life. There's lots of days where I can't be bothered and where I have to get up, and I do, and then I start finding my rhythm, and after 10-15 minutes I start to love it. The day of the race is really where it all comes together in the ideal case, and you don't really get to see the blood and the sweat that happens in all the hours and the months leading up to the season. I train up to 45 hours a week. I swim about 1,100-1,200 kilometers in the year. I cycle about 15,000 and run about 5,000 kilometers. You have great sunny days when you love life, but sometimes you almost feel like you're riding against yourself. Throughout the disciplines, what is required is 100% dedication. And most of my preparation is what actually only comes together in an hour and 50, an hour 45. Sport is one of the very few honest measures in life where you get to go against your competitors and against the clock. It can be brutally honest at some times, but it can also be brutally wonderful in others. One of the great things about sports is the magnitude of feelings it gives you and the strength of experiences. The job as a triathlete is so brutal. It's so demanding that you just absolutely have to love what you do. Otherwise, there's no way you'll ever reach the top. Whether you're professional or just an amateur, it's most important that you never forget that you're doing it to enjoy it. The marathon definitely always is something special because it takes a lot out of you and there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. So when that day comes to an end, that finishing line is really something worth celebrating because it's a shockingly long way actually. And it never hurts less. I go faster, but really I feel the same pain as most of these people. If I survive 42 kilometers quite comfortably in a shoe that's lightweight, then I'm a happy man. Training is all about consistency and therefore it's all about injury prevention really. If you're running 100+ K a week, it's all about making sure that your muscles and your bones are all intact, and that's where cushioning really plays a bigger role than weight does. In a marathon, you can't compensate too much on the cushioning. It still needs to support you because after 30-35 Ks, your supporting muscle tissue gets very tired and you start to sink in, and that's where little problems can creep in, but also your performance will suffer. The secret to success is loving what you do because that makes you do it every day. The consistency is key, but then to get that extra little edge to go to the next level, try to improve on years and years and years of performance. That's really what keeps me fired up. The infamous runner's high is something that I think every runner experiences maybe twice a year or it's very seldom, but when you do experience it, it's really the next best thing to flying. I think it is absolutely unique. You just switch off and you're in your own world and just forget about everything else for a moment. And that to me actually only happens in running.
old. My mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon